Hello, my name is Erika Atkins, and I am the Executive Director of the Bloomingdale School of Music, where I've been for about a year. At Bloomingdale, we have a variety of different music offerings, including private lessons, music theory classes, group classes, early childhood. We've been around for about 57 years, and we are located in a 100-year-old brownstone on 108th Street on the Upper West Side. In my career, I've gotten to work at a lot of amazing places. In addition to Bloomingdale, I was at Opening Act, an after-school theater organization, for about 5 years. I've also been at the New Victory Theater, where I worked for a few years. I got to work at Levine Music in D.C. And I've also had some other organizations that I've worked at, like Entertainment Cruises, which is a harbor cruise company. I worked at the New York City branch, but it's actually located in 7 cities throughout the country, and I got to be a server who was a singer, and a coordinator and for events, and I got to do doing management for like dinner cruises and just a whole bunch of different stuff. So if I were to look back now and, talk to my 16-year-old self who was making some big plan to be a pop star, because I was and still am a singer. I got my undergrad degree in vocal performance. I would tell her, be flexible and just get ready for the ride, and that everything matters. Like I said before, I'm a vocalist. And then from there, I went on to get a degree in vocal performance in college. And then I ended up going into music education, but I wasn't sure if that's what I wanted to do long term. And so I moved to New York, and I was looking at theaters, and I was looking at, the entertainment industry, not only just as a performer, but also I kind of started to gather that I liked working behind the scenes. So I was looking for work that I could do in that regards in terms of marketing and advertising. And I ended up, going to New Victory, where I was at a theater and education department inside of a theater. And then I went to Opening Act. And through all of these, I got all these amazing opportunities, but all my job kept building on top of each other, right? You would think that, a 6-month temp assignment you had at a magazine company might mean nothing, but it turned out I learned a lot about marketing strategies. I learned a lot about ways to efficiently organize and think about your team and the work you're doing. Even going back to my hospitality background, now I work on benefits and I work on major events, and all of that is just from my incredibly varied path. So you're gonna zig, you're gonna zag, you're gonna get there. So right now, to you, I would say, just think of about 3 to 5 things you want to do. 3 to 5. And just kind of set forth and kind of set your trajectory to explore those. So maybe you major in one thing arts related, but you set up some volunteer time so you can explore some other things and see where it goes. That's the best part of life. You kind of just get to see where it goes, and just know it's so important to set goals, but it's totally okay if your goals change. It's okay if life changes. Just make sure for the goals you have now, you know how you're getting there, and then just zig and zag and see where it leads you. Good luck.